It's fall 2014, we're about mid-October here, and well, the fish aren't biting today for me, so I thought maybe I'd just follow up my earlier review of the Wilderness Systems Commander 120. I've had this boat about 3 months now and used it quite a bit. In fact, I've used it pretty much to the exclusion of my other boat, the Ocean Kayak Trident 13, because this boat suits my fishing style, I think, better overall. So this is, the kind of water I fish. This is the Rideau River. It's a big body of water, fairly big in this section, but it doesn't get too rough. And for this kind of water, a little boat like this works pretty good. So, and to follow my earlier comments, I really like the stability of this boat. It's amazing. I'll just demonstrate here. Got my so I can just hang over the side of this thing and no problem at all. So super stable. You can crawl into the back. I just crawled in the back to unhook a lure this afternoon. Hooked on the bungee cord there, and again I wasn't in no danger of falling out. So really, the stability of this thing is really one of its greatest features, I think. So I've added a bit more stuff to the boat since I did the earlier review. I've added a small short ram mount for the camera mount. This camera mount goes up and down. I added the Harmony spray cover to the front of the boat because this boat, one of the things I don't like about it is the deck is very short and it's very shallow. So if it is rough, water comes in quite readily, but mostly comes in over the front. So that Harmony cover actually comes back to about here. This is just a little cutting board that I found at the dollar store. Cut a couple of slots in it, drilled some holes in it, some hook holes. Just recently embedded some neodymium magnets so it holds my line clippers. A couple holes for my tools and stuff. The Garmin, this is an Echo 200, and the power cord I actually have tucked up. I have some little wire clips here that keep the wire out of the way. My battery is tucked back under the seat here, and the transducer, I don't know if you can see that, but there's I have the wire coiled up underneath the cover, and I put the transducer in. I just cut a little hole in the bottom of that foam flotation. Hopefully a better shot of how I stuffed the transducer in there. Cables are wrapped up in the corner. But as you can see, there's a bit of water floating around in here anyway, so the water tends to float up onto the transducer because of the shape of the hull. The water goes into the front there, and it works really well. And you see I'm getting a great signal here from the Garmin. I also put on one of these Harmony paddle clips. It's just attached to the slide track, so that comes off pretty easily if I wanted to. And I also added anchor trolleys to both sides. So this is a little more detail on how I rigged my Commander. This is the cover that goes on with these screws and the little plates that go in the slide tracks here. So these are the extra plates for the cover. The cover comes back to about there. So this comes with the boat. This is just a bungee arrangement here. So these hooks come with the boat, and I use that for the front point to attach my anchor trolley. And the back, I put some bungee cord on it here to keep the trolley tight, and it goes in the same one. I had to move this back a little bit. When you get the boat, it's up about here, but that still works okay. I like the fact that this boat has got a transom. I didn't buy the transom mount. You can buy like a plastic piece that goes in here so you can bolt your trolling motor on. I haven't tried that yet, but I think I probably will next year because again, the boat is a little bit slow, so it might be nice sometimes to have a little power boost behind you. As you can see, this is how I move my Commander around. It's on a very small boat trailer. and it works really well. I just had to modify the bunks a little bit. I added some foam at the back there for the boat to sit on so it wouldn't rock around, because it's set up for a bigger boat. But it's great. You can easily haul that on there by hand. You don't need the winch at all, and far superior to car topping. Way better than car topping. That boat would be very awkward to put on the roof of this little car, or any vehicle for that matter. So in my opinion, small trailer is the way to go for kayak fishing. Well, I can honestly say the longer I use it, the more I like this boat. It's it's really good for the type of fishing I'm doing here. The end of a great fishing day.